Hi, it's story time with Peyton. um, I'm in like a really weird mood today. I'm a little jittery right now. My anxiety is a little bad. I'm kind of worried about like how I look and stuff right now, and that's kind of hard when you're trying to film a video because like you always want to come off as confident, but I just don't feel that confident today. Not saying like, oh, feel bad for me. I'm just like explaining why I might seem like a little off or whatever in this video. Not that I'm not already a little off. Example. But anyway, I'm going to tell you a story time about my 6th grade experience in which I ran away into the woods with my best friend. So, whenever I was like 10 or 11 years old, I had a kick and I found this website where you could talk to people. Like, they would be like, hey, what's your kick? You would talk to them for a little bit on the website, and then you would talk to them on Kick. And it was like an innocent thing, but my parents did not like it very much, and so they took my phone, and that really sucked. And they limited the amount of time that I had my phone. I remember I could only have it on weekends whenever I finally got it back. So this was like 5th grade year. The summer before that was the summer that I discovered Kick and stuff like that. My friend had showed me what it was, and my dad, who is like crazy and a loose cannon, went to her house and like cussed her out and like cussed her parents out. We were like 10 and 11, and so I didn't have this friend anymore that I had like all the time. So I got a boyfriend in 5th grade. I was really lonely because I didn't have like my best friend anymore, and this person and this other friend that I had kind of helped me out. And the summer after 5th grade, I finally had like my phone like all the time. There's just something about like having a phone with me that makes me feel like I didn't like feeling like I was a little kid, so I felt like I had like actual control, whatever. Like, I don't know how to explain that. Do you get that? I don't know. I'm really cringy, but I'm not redoing this video. So after that, like, after I had my boyfriend and everything, and I got my phone, I finally got to message him because he didn't really have a phone, and then I finally got his number from someone, and I finally got to message him, and he dumped me over text message. I was really discouraged about that. And his friend that I had was also my friend, and then she stopped talking to me, and it just got really sad for me, and I was like really lonely again. I was already a kid with a lot of anxiety and a lot of like sadness and just worrying about people liking me, and this just kind of made it worse. Anyway, so I had no friends. I went into 6th grade having no friends. I was really into bands. I had no phone. I met this girl, I'm gonna call her Phoebe, and she was into like the same kind of music as I was, and she was a little bit weird like I was or whatever, and I spent a lot of time with her. She was a little weird, like you could tell there was something kind of like off about her. My phone just said low battery, so I don't know what you saw there, but I'm just gonna keep going. There was something a little off about her. My parents didn't really like her. She came to my house a couple of times, and the last time we did something, that was bad, and my mom was like, you can't hang out with her anymore. And that was devastating for me because she was like my only friend. We were really isolated. We were really weird. We got made fun of. I got punched by this girl. I went to a dance with her brother, the Valentine's dance, when I was like in 5th grade, and then we broke up. And she was like mad at me about that for some reason. So she punched me. She broke my glasses. I couldn't see. Like, it was bad. And I just have like a lot of bad memories from that time. Anyway, so we had a conversation at PE, and I was like, wouldn't it be funny if we like ran away or something, so that wouldn't it be funny if we ran away? Wow. So that we could like prove a point to our parents, or like do whatever we wanted to do. Like, I don't know what I thought we would do, like go live like in the woods or whatever, like forever and ever and ever, and like not get hungry, not get cold or too hot. Like, what? By the way, I'm looking down at this thing, this paper with like bullet points, so that's why I'm like looking down, and I like pause for a minute. So yeah, we actually did it. We ran away into the woods on like a rainy day. It was really cold. We could have got hypothermia. It was just insane. But we did it, and there was like a whole search party. There were dogs. Search party. There were dogs, there were police, there were teachers, there were principals. I remember before we ran away, like this teacher was like, hey guys, where are you going? Because we were like walking away from school, but it was during dismissal, and we were like, oh, we're walking to our house. And she was like, where's your house? And we were like, it's over there. And we just pointed to this random place, and she was like, oh, okay. So we sat, like we kind of walked, you know, past the store that was right next to the school, and we sat in the woods next to this person's house, and some search dogs came and found us. My dad was like, what the hell is wrong with you? Just like yelling at me. I think I did it mostly because I was just so stressed and so beyond like irritated with my parents not letting me have like my only friend. It was insane. Like, don't do that. I was 12, by the way, so it's not like it was like recently. I think I told you it was 6th grade. So that happened. that happened. It was insane. It was insane. So we like get out of the woods, freezing cold. I rode with my aunt to the store that was close by, and I got questioned by the cops, and they were like, did anything go on in there that we need to know about? And we could have like seriously gotten like in trouble, but we didn't. So that was great. Like, they kind of just let it go, you know, because running away is kind of like, you know, I guess it's like against the law when you're under 18. So I don't know how that works, but yeah, we almost got like expelled by the school, so that was really crappy, and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm sorry, I'm like kind of being like slow with explaining this, but it's just a lot happened, like so much happened that like comes back to me, and it was just a horrible like time for me. We still got made fun of at school after that because everyone knew about what happened, and they were like, oh, what happened in the woods? And like they would make jokes about it, they would make fun of us. It was horrible. Like, my parents were disappointed in me. It was just like kind of a mess. But we weren't allowed to talk to each other after that, obviously. But I was still talking to her on my iPod that I had. I downloaded Text Now to talk to her. And whenever I would get my phone taken away, because I was like a really sassy kid, I would talk to her on my Go phone or whatever. And then my mom found out, and it was like this huge thing, and they were all like upset with me again. Like, we were like back to square one with them always being upset. They called the school to make sure that we wouldn't talk to each other at the school, but the school was like, hey, we can't do that. Like, anyway, so I had boyfriends like during that time, and we kind of drifted apart after that, and I met this guy that I was like completely obsessed with, but that's a story for another video. And I just like, I guess I was so lonely, so I had kind of an obsessive personality or whatever, but I didn't, like, I was really good at making it seem like I was confident. Like, I was really good at drawing people to me, which was horrible. I know I was kind of manipulative. I was 12, like I was a lonely 12-year-old. Like, I don't know what else to say. But that was the story about the time that I ran away from school. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like, you're gonna get hypothermia or, like, I don't even know. Don't do that. But I just want to tell that story. I think it's really interesting. There's more to that story than just that, but for like certain reasons I prefer to leave that like to your imagination, because there are certain things that I can't talk about now because I'm like 16. I really wish I could talk about more that happened, but that's all you get for now. I really hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for watching. Thank you for excusing my nervousness and having patience and everything. And I'm probably gonna go for like a run or like exercise or like something like that. You don't care. So yeah, I just spit on myself. Making videos makes me really happy. So just thank you so much for watching. And yeah, so I will see you when I see you.